Thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity to speak on this important subject. I second what Saugatarai Sahab was saying with regards to railways having a special budget. We all believe railways is the neural network of this country, so it needs that much of attention. It definitely needs a separate budget like what we used to have it earlier. I hope we'll have it in the next year or so. I should appreciate Railways Ministry for trying to speed up the trains across the country by adding new Tejas Express, which has been a huge success in the North India, which has increased the speed from railways from 60 kilometers per hour to almost 100 kilometers per hour. And it is a huge success as a Make in India project as well. I appreciate railways for doing so, but we expect, it is running only one train right now. We expect more trains to be launched. You might have a bullet train in Maharashtra and Gujarat, but states like Andhra Pradesh and South Indian states, we expect more of these Tejas trains to be commissioned so that the connection between the cities in South India gets better. One of the suggestion or one of the requests from the state of Andhra Pradesh is Vizag, between the cities of Vizag and Chennai. It is being recognized as a growth corridor. If you can, in the new proposed 15 trains you have proposed in the Tejas project, if you can have one train from Visakhapatnam to Chennai, it can boost the commerce and industry of the state of Andhra Pradesh. I hope we'll consider it. And coming to the special demands for AP, the primary one being South Coast Railway Zone, which has been, I need to thank the Railway Minister for having announced the formation of South Coast Railway Zone with the headquarters at Visakhapatnam last year. It has been 1 year since the announcement for the new zone has happened, but the work has not been commenced. I humbly request the Railway Ministry to expedite the work. The new zone has the potential of becoming India's most profitable zone with the estimated annual earnings of almost 30,000 crores. So it will boost the economy and commerce of that area. It would also serve the major ports in that area, namely Visakhapatnam, Gangavaram, Kakinada, and the new proposed port which we are establishing in Machilipatnam. It will actually bring in a lot of value to all these seaports. So I hope it gives much needed boost to the commerce and industry within the state of Andhra Pradesh, as well as help the railways earn revenue in return. So I humbly request the ministry to take steps to expedite the functioning of the zone. Second request from our state of Andhra Pradesh is retaining the Voltage Division. Headquartered in Voltage Division, which was headquartered in Visakhapatnam, is the 5th highest revenue generating division of Indian Railways. It earns more than the Northwestern Railways and Southeastern Frontier Railway zones. It is the 5th largest one. But the government, instead of promoting the flourishing division, is dismantling it and bringing the Visakhapatnam city under the Vijayawada division of South Coastal Railway Zone. We are on one side you are creating a South Coast Railway Zone, and you're taking away you're privating the zone and you're taking away the division from there. So if you see places like Mumbai, you have both at the same places. But unfortunately for Vizag, you are taking both of them to two different parts of the state. This is a step in the wrong direction, as it will create unnecessary problems which can easily be otherwise avoided. Taking the division away from Vizag to Vijayawada, which is almost 350 kilometers away, will create operational and disaster management issues in terms of delayed response to the accidents and reduced oversight on the safety and maintenance. So I hope you will consider it to keep both of them at the same place in Visakhapatnam, sir. And third request being more trains connecting from Tirupati to other pilgrimage places like Varanasi. You know, Tirupati is one of the most visited places, pilgrimage places, holiest places in India. So if you can connect cities like Tirupati to Varanasi, it will actually boost tourism as well. So I hope you'll consider it, sir. Fourth being, you have promised and you have sanctioned a broad gauge lane between Vijayawada, Guntur and Amaravati. It was included in the budget in 2017-18, and we from Andhra Pradesh, people of Andhra Pradesh wish and we plead for you to expedite the process of completing this broad gauge between Vijayawada, Guntur and Amaravati, sir, because it has been almost a couple of years, almost 2 years since it has been included in the budget, but nothing has been landed on, can be seen on the ground. So you expedite the process, get the necessary approvals, and make the project happen as soon as possible, sir. And these are the issues with regards to the state. Coming to my constituency, sir, there are 4 issues which I want to put it across to you. First being, I should thank again Railways for doing tremendous work with respect to the Nadikudi and Srikalahasti line, which connects Guntur to Tirupati, and it is a project that is going to bring a lot of value addition to the area, which is away from the coastal line, sir. I should congratulate you for expediting that process, but in this whole process, I request you to add a pit lane in Nadikudi. That is where the junction is. If you add a pit lane, it will act as a place where we can start few of the trains in the coming years, because that is where we have the division where one line will go to Tirupati, one line will go to Guntur. So that will become a junction. That is a junction, sir. So if you can add a pit line, I request you to do that. And second request from my constituency is we have numerous times we have requested the ministry to add stoppages. We're not expecting you to stop a train every 30 kilometers or every 40 kilometers. I know we want to speed up the trains. We want the trains to run in a much better way. We're not expecting a train to stop every 30 kilometers, but there's a train which runs from all the way from Guntur to Secunderabad, which is almost like a 4-hour journey. There is no stop between that, sir. So all we are expecting is the Intercity Express to stop near Nadikudi, sir. It's in between both the stations, almost a 4-hour journey with no stops, sir. So we have made the request numerous times. So please try to facilitate that, sir. And extension of Uday Express, which has been a huge success. It is running between Vijayawada and Vizag with the full capacity, and it's a huge success, sir. We request you to extend that from Vijayawada to Guntur. So it runs from Guntur to Visakhapatnam instead of Vijayawada to Visakhapatnam, sir. It will actually ease the traffic also of Vijayawada station, and it will add more passengers to the train if you extend it to Guntur, sir. And last one, RUBs and ROBs, sir. With regards to RUBs, yes, the Railways is taking good care of it. The Railways is putting all the money into the whole project, and they're doing it. So the issue with the RUBs is when it's a rain-affected area, most of these RUBs in the rainy seasons are getting submerged under water, sir. So almost 3 months there is no connection between the villages when it comes to RUBs. So we expect the Railways to actually talk to their engineers and come up with a solution with regards to that. With coming to the RUBs, you are asking for the road over bridge. You are asking 50% to be compensated by the state and 50% to be compensated by the center, sir. But the problem is most of the municipalities in states like Andhra Pradesh doesn't have that much of resources to actually do it, sir. So instead of having 50% across the country, why don't you decrease the contribution from the state from 50% to say 20% or 25%, so that municipalities in some places the ROBs are there in the rural sector also. So Panchayat doesn't have that much money to fund that project. So if you can decrease it by taking all these issues into conscious, it will help to achieve your target by 2022 to have no manned gates across the country, sir. So I hope you will do that. Please, this is a new, as I mentioned earlier, Railways is the neural network of this country, and this is the thing that will add the growth and commerce to the country. I hope you will take all these things into consideration and do maximum benefit to the state of Andhra Pradesh. Thank you very much, sir.